Hey folks, Clyde Lindsay here at Leechburg Lights. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video today. Today's video is on xLights, and as always, I'd like to invite you to go to www.xlights.org and click on the donate button to help support the developers who continue to improve the software that we are using to make some of the most amazing holiday displays. So with that, I'd like to show you what I want to do today, which is something very simple, something very easy. A lot of folks have different models that they've created, such as singing bulbs, as you see in front of me, or possibly the singing trees. There's also a lot of custom models that people and folks have created that are very easy to share using the xLights software, and that's what today's video is going to be on. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Layout tab, and I'm going to right-click on I'm going to select the prop first, and then I'm going to right-click and export xLights model. Whenever you do that, you're going to get a save dialog box, and I'm going to go to the location where I save my current use xLights. Now, I happen to have all of my test sequences. Whenever I'm doing a test, or whenever I'm doing like a video, I usually start with a test file. I'm actually going to take the model from the test, and I'm going to throw it into my Nutcracker folder, which is my main folder, and I'm going to double click on there, and you can see I have a couple other models that I've already saved. They're under the .x model code, and I'm going to click on save. Now that should completely export this model, package it up, and get it ready. So here is a new sequence, a brand new sequence that I have been working on, and this is the model preview I'm using on the mega tree as opposed to the singing bulb, and this is kind of a face definition is rendered. This is included with xLights. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our layout page, and this is a unbelievable what looks like a train wreck. We'll get more cleaned up in the year as we go. We're slowly picking away, getting rid of some of this stuff, and that way only the new stuff is over here, and I don't have to worry about it. So let's go in and let's go right here to this icon. It says Create New Import Custom. We'll select that one time where it's only slightly gray, and we'll click and drag. So now we've clicked and drag and let go, and now we're into the main folder that I'm using, and I'm going to select Singing Bulb 1, and I'm going to open that up, and now we've officially got our singing bulb from one version of xLights, one type of xLights folder into another xLights folder. Now let's go to the faces and click down on the faces, and you can see that all of that data from the faces has been pulled in. Now I'm not wanting to teach you how this all works, but I'll kind of walk you through it, and I'll explain a little bit to you so you understand it. The singing bulb that I'm using, he is a pixel type bulb. He's not a dumb RGB bulb, which I'm going to have some dumb RGBs. But the important thing is that you have to know which bulbs go with which outlines and so forth. So whenever you look at this part of the face definition, this tells you the AL mouth is 68 through 89. The E mouth is these pixels here, and these are the range of pixels, so that whenever when the phonemes come up from the Papagayo conversion, then what xLights will do is it will activate these bulbs, these pixels, to activate these lips whenever those phonemes come up and are activated, actually. So if we right click on the actual model, we can look at the node layout, and you can see how it has, this is how Robert actually did all this work himself. So there's a lot of interesting lip movements that you can have with the Boscoyo bulb. So what's nice is that a lot of the work is already done for me. Thank you, Rob, because he did go through all of that. But now I want to go in and I want to test and see if adding that in. Now I'm going to have to assign a universe for him. Let me go do that because he is, I believe he is node layout. I think total nodes 143, so that's a universe. Let's go add a universe here. Let's go insert universe, add E131. We're starting at 114, 114. Universe is 1, 510. This is the singing bulb. And this is universe 114. We'll go back to and we'll save. We'll go back to layout. We can click on the singing bulb. 114 is our start universe. Let's go to start channel, change this to 1, and universe 114 should be all the way at the bottom there, and we should be able to click OK. We can click save. So now we've got everything in our sequence, our layout screen saved. Let's go to the sequencer tab, and let's go to, I believe we're going to have to create a new view because I haven't done this yet before. I haven't added a view with just singing bulbs or singing. Let's go to add a view, and we'll call this singing faces. So here's, I should charge you for this, but I'm going to give it to you for free. Singing faces props, and we'll click OK. So now we have this new singing faces prop. Let's add our singing bulb, letter S, S-I. There we go, singing bulb 1. And now we're going to also have to add the beats, bars, and testing. That's going to add in all of the Boscoyo stuff that we've already done from the other screen. And now we should be able to close that out. Let's save the sequence because we've done some major changes. We've also changed the layout because we added a new group. And we should be able to there's some Boscoyo. Let's scroll back over here, and let's throw the faces effect down here. And hopefully if we've done things right, we can say the outside of the bulb is, or the face is red, the eyes are green, and I think we're missing the outside of the bulb. I don't know what's going on there, but it looks like everything came together, sort of. Oh yeah, I guess we've got to extend that a little bit too. Singing bulb auto show outline. How about we do that? Haha. And let's make that. There we go. There we go. It looks like we got it now. And let's go back to the layout here for a second, and let's go to that bulb, and I'm going to fix him a little bit by going to the appearance, and I'm going to make the light bulbs actually a little bigger. It'll look a little more blurry on this screen, but we don't preview from this screen, we preview from this one. So that gives me a little more definition to make him look a little more realistic to what the model is. And I think that's a good positive test. So guys, I hope this video was helpful, showing you how to get your a model, any xLights model, from one person via an export, and then import it into your own display. And obviously, if it's a singing bulb of some sort, then you know, or a singing tree for that matter, if they've already set up in the layout and you followed their layout with the same pixel locations in the faces description, if everything's set up exactly the same, then you can pretty easily convert from one to another. So thanks a lot for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.